The 12-hour and 24-hour clocks. The 12-hour clock is the one we're most familiar with. So the 12-hour clock is a time convention in which the 24 hours of the day are divided into two periods. So we divide them into AM and PM. AM stands for ante meridiem, which means before midday, so that's our morning. PM stands for post meridiem, means after midday, and that's our afternoon, evening. Each period consists of numbers from 1 to 12. There's no zero. The 24-hour clock, on the other hand, is a little different. The 24-hour clock is a way of telling time in which the day runs from midnight, so midnight is our start, to midnight, and is divided into 24 hours, and is numbered 0 to 24. We also call this military time, only in the US, or railway time in some different parts of the world. The written form of hours to minutes, for example, 01:23, or hours to minutes to seconds, which is 01:23:45. The numbers under 10 have a 0 in front of them called a leading 0. So if it's 9 a.m. or 9:07 a.m., we need to put the 0 in front. We carry that decimal place. The day begins at midnight, which would be 00:00, and the last minute of the day begins at 23:59 and ends at 24. So when you see on a 24-hour clock, when it's 2400, that's the same thing as starting at 0. So it just depends on, are we talking about midnight meaning the end of the day, or midnight being the beginning of the day? So 12.00 can only be midday. So we don't use it twice, we only use it once. So why use the 24-hour clock? Well, it's fewer confusions between morning and evening. For instance, if I said, I'm going to meet you guys at 7 o'clock, do I mean 7 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the evening? People do not have to figure out if noon is 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. And it's easier to calculate duration. So let's do some examples here. So 12 a.m. meaning midnight, that's when the day starts. So we started at 00:00. So 12:59, the 12 again, because it's a.m., is 00, and we're only 59 minutes into the day. 1 a.m. is just that. We need that leading 0. You always need 2 decimal places here, so it'll be 01:00. 11 a.m. will still be 11, so it'll be 1100 or 11:00. Now, noon is 12, because remember, it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12:30 p.m. will still be 12:30, so 12:30. And this is where it gets tricky. After 12, when we're counting, we get 13. So 1:45 p.m. would be 13:45. The end of the day, which is 11:59. Well, that's 23 hours in and 59 seconds. So that's the end of the day. And then the very end of the day, we take the extra minute and we get to 2400. So 2400 and 0 are the same time. It just depends if you mean like the end of the day or you're counting it as the beginning of the day.